make a homemade pizza, which is so tasty that you never stop loving it. So today for my topping, I've chosen tinned beef. I've got mushroom. I've got my yellow and red pepper. I've got my onion, and I've got my sauce for the topping. You can choose your own topping, whatever you have in the house, or if you want to use bacon, if you want to have all veggies, you can skip out the meat part. It's all up to you. But my kids really love this combination. If I had pineapple, I could have added a pineapple too. So that's for the topping. Let me put this out of the way for now. And make sure you also have some cheese. You can have cheddar cheese, you can have mozzarella, you can have Gouda. So as for me, I'm just using cheddar cheese. I will have to grate it whilst my dough is rising. So I've got my bowl there with me and my warm water, 1 cup. One teaspoon of sugar, white sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of yeast, my active yeast. You can also use 1 sachet. So I give it a stir. Won't dissolve, but we're going to let it sit for 5 minutes, and then we'll start it from there. So I have to cover it. Let it sit 5 minutes or so until it forms. It starts forming. Then we can start making our dough. So now I've got to start preparing my veggies. Then I'll come back in 5 minutes. Now our 5 minutes is over, and as you can see, the yeast was now forming. Starting to form. So now I have to add my flour, my 3 cups of flour. So I have to start mixing. First I have to use this, then I will start using my hands as I start to knead. Now use my hands. And as you can see, I might need a little warm water to add. Just a little bit at a time. Now I have to prepare my space for kneading. So I've put a little flour on my working space. And I put my dough there. start giving it a nice knead. Make sure you knead it for about 10 minutes. Now you can add a little olive oil to your dough. 1 tablespoon, 1 to 2 tablespoons. Right, then you finish off the kneading. You can see starting to form a nice soft dough. Right, now that you have your nice dough, I'm just going to put it in a bowl. Make sure that it stays for 30 minutes for it to rise. Right, so I have to just rub and put some oil in my bowl. And just like this. And then I transfer my dough like that, and I cover it again. I can also put a warm wet towel that. Then we're gonna leave it for about 30 minutes until it's double in bulk. So let me put it aside in a warm place. You can put it in the oven without switching on the oven, and then, but if you are using the same oven for baking, that won't do. So I'm just going to put it in a warm place, then I'll catch you from there. Now we take out our dough. You can see that it is sort of doubled. So I take out my dough from there. Right, then I oiled my working surface. You can oil or you can put flour. It's all the same. Right, then I take my rolling pin and I start to roll out my dough. Pin. Then taking my tray, just take it there like that. Then I try and spread out my dough and remove the excess. Try and remove the excess dough like so. You can use a round pizza tin, or you can use whatever you have, still fine, as long as it can bake in there. you go. And so now you're just finishing setting your pizza dough into the pizza tin or tray, whatever you'll be using, and then make sure that you make the edges nice and round, and just like this, right? And I think mine is done. So you go on to take your pizza sauce, and then you need to spread out your sauce on the dough nicely, just like this. So I think mine is okay, just a little bit here. There you go. Right, there you go. Right, so from the toppings, like I said, you have to make a choice of whatever you want to use for your toppings. And my kids really love this combination. Here I've got a set of mushrooms, nicely thinly sliced, and I've got the onions, and I've got slices of tomato with this almost, yeah, this thickness is okay. Then I've got my mixed pepper, yellow and red pepper. If you can add green, it's up to you as well. Then I've got my tinned ham that I've cut into small pieces. You can either use sausages, you can use beef, you can use chicken pieces. It's all up to you. Hey, so let's go on to put on the toppings. I like to start with onions especially. Then you have to lay them down just like this, nicely. Make sure everywhere there is a piece of onions, nicely spread, just like this. And go on. Like every piece to have, every piece of slice of pizza to have onion slices on top, so that the flavor comes out really nice. There you go. I think my pizza is already coming out nicely, just like so. Then I go on to put my paper. Then I go on to put on my mushroom. My kids love it when it's nicely stuffed. It's nicely spread. Then I go on to put my meat now. Right. Just making sure that there's meat everywhere. And like I said, my kids really love meat. And make sure that it's nicely laid, like I said. And nicely go down like that. Then you need to go on and put some pepper. If you are a fan of black pepper like myself, then just sprinkle some black pepper, not too much, because just like this. Then you go on to put on your oregano leaves, right? This gives it a nice aroma, right? You can start smelling the pizza before it's even baked, just like so. Then the last thing is now my cheese. Make sure it just doesn't overflow, because you don't want to spoil your oven with the melted cheese. So just make sure that all the cheese is on top, is in the tray, inside the baking tray. Right, I think right there I'm done. So you just want to put your pizza in there for 10 minutes. There we go. Then I've placed my pizza in the oven, so it's going to bake for the next 10 to 15 minutes, 150 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna wait for the next 10 minutes, then I'll come back and show you our finished product. And now our 15 minutes is over. Ooh, wow! Let's see our pizza. There you go. Lovely. My kids are going to love this. Let me switch off the oven, and then let me take a knife and show you how my pizza looks. Now let me just cut a slice of it. Whoa, this is so nice. So nice. Awesome. Love this. There you go. Wow, check this out. Feel like having my lunch already. Let me just go grab my drink, sit down and enjoy my pizza. See, this is lovely, lovely. The dough is nice and crusty, right? You can see that, crunchy. There you go. Look at the bottom. It's nice. Right, so go ahead and make yourself some pizza and enjoy it with your family for lunch or for dinner, whatever you may choose, like that. So if you like this, make sure you press the subscribe button, like, and leave your comments below, and also hit the bell so that you get notifications for more treats. Bye.